Allez, let's go, les gars. Cleveland, Altam Cavalier contre Boston, Altam Celtics. Celtics, pardon. Équipe NBA All-Time. Des équipes. Cette même catégorie. Bref, c'est parti. Deuxième match, deuxième journée de la rencontre entre ces deux équipes. Enfin, après, hier, les équipes différentes. Ouais, mais ça dépend, mais voilà. Là, ça change différent. Enfin, allez, let's go. C'est parti. Let's go.
Don't want to pick up the phone, I just want to be left. Please don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. You're not the kind of person I want to know.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Boston Celtics. So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Kyrie Irving is out there with Price. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Doherty. And it's Ilgauskas in at the center. Now here's LeBron. Passes it to Ilgauskas. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. On its way from Irving for 2. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Tell you what, whenever Doherty steps onto the floor, you're almost ready to mark a double-double in the book just because he shows up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one falls for Doherty.
Big fella is a polished offensive player. Doherty can do more than just get buckets. I mean, he's a willing passer, and I think he's great at setting up his teammates out of the post.
Bird can't hit.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
James. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Kuzi. And there's the pass to Cowens. And it's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Now, here's Price. Good on the bucket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Kuzi. He's defended by Price. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Here's Bird. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Now here is Havlicek.
Kyrie Irving, first personal foul, first team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Celtics, John Havlicek at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role He just wants to win.
Both free throws good from Havlicek.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Irving passes to Price. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Pierce with the rebound. And here's Boston. They trail by one. Drives to the hoop. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Great take from Pierce. Recognizes when to knife through the defense inside.
Here's Price. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's the pass to Bird. Makes it off the glass.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Pass to Ilgauskas. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To end the run. Goes up again. He lays it in.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Cousy passes to Bird. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Price. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Pierce not giving the defense any chance to stop him on that drive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smith left side. Pass to Brandon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love in the post. Parrish is there. Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
It's
foul.
on Kevin Garnett.
Second team foul.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Jim Jones, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Rondo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
And in the pass to Love. Inside, here's Jones.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
The Celtics with the lead. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And in the pass to Smith. To the right side. And there's the bucket from Brandon.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes to Sharman. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance outside. The pass to Brandon. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Sharman. And it's Smith missing. Boston leading by 3. Here's Sharman. The rebound by Jones. Smith outside. Pass to Nance. Here's Brandon. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Up top, Brown. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Kuzi. No scoring in this one. We've got Kevin McHale. He's out there with Pierce. And it's Havlicek in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pierce for three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's World B. Free. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. LeBron dishes to Irving. To the middle. Here's Doherty. Can't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Yep, it counts. Havlicek's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting.
Now, here is Irving. Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Havlicek. And he drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Havlicek's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Boston.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Ilgauskas. Passes it to Free. Here's Irving. Rebound Boston. Outside Pierce. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Havlicek against Irving. Havlicek the pass to Pierce. Free against Pierce. Here's Free. Still scoreless. Clock at 4. A steal. Outside Pierce. To the paint. Here's McHale. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Doherty. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Havlicek. Goes up on the wing. And the shot is long. Boston leading by 5. Here's Kuzi. Kicks it to Havlicek. Drills the three-pointer. Havlicek's got 9.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
Timeout called Cleveland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Donc 22 pour les Boston Celtics, pour les Cleveland. Une quart-temps de mi-temps pour restant de...
All teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Price. Dishes it to Russell. Love outside. They need this one. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
To the inside. And Havlicek throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Love can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Love kicks to Price. 1:32 left in the first half. Russell against Tatum from about 16. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Price outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Kuzi. Outside Tatum. 46 seconds left now here in the second. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And it's Love, top of the key. Back to Price. The shot. They get it back. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Love.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
Havlicek against Carr. Fires from the line. That one rolling around and rims out. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Boston Celtics headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Looking at the Celtics, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, how do you think the Cavaliers were playing?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from John Havlicek.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Boston leading by 7. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron James is out there with Doherty. Then there's Ilgauskas. Then there's Price. And it's Irving at the 2. Now here's James, following the miss by Paul Pierce. Down low. James with a powerful jam.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Irving against Havlicek. Shoots from 14. The Cavaliers pull it in. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Price, right side. LeBron outside. No good from outside. And Boston has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Here's Doherty. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
For Cleveland, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Boston leading by 4. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Yeah, tremendous effort from Havlicek here tonight, scoring the ball.
Irving looking for an opening. And the layup is good. Irving's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The pass to Cowan. Here's for 3. Doherty with the rebound. Doherty's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Irving. Can't hit that one. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. On the wing, Bird. Guarded by Price. Bird can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Irving. Off target at the rim. Havlicek against Irving. Havlicek outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Larry Bird at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Bird hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Brandon. Doherty up top. LeBron, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
White uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got his first bucket of the night.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Pushing it up. Here's McHale. That's tipped.
And he's like a pogo stick. Nance just pops up off the floor and then has that reach to get his hand on the ball. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Pierce is checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Larry Bird. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Celtics leading by 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Parrish outside. Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. Boston again missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:53 left to play in the third. White the pass to Parrish. Back to White. Passes it to Parrish. And he banks in the layup. Parrish has got his first points in this one.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Smith outside. And the rejection by Parrish. An even 3-on-3 break. Brad Daugherty pulls it in. Daugherty's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And pushing it up, here's Boston. White, good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here is Smith following the miss by Robert Parrish. Smith kicks to Love. Pass to Nance. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Sharman. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Buzzer-beating backbreaker, that is. That pushes the lead to double digits going into the last quarter.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Bird is out there with Pierce. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Ilgauskas. Out to Russell. Havlicek against Irving. With the teardrop, it's deflected. And here's Bird. Here's Kuzi. Here's at the elbow. The shake. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11-point game. Havlicek with it. Guarded now by Irving. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Price. Bucket is good. Price has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pierce at the line for 2 shots.
Throw good, Paul Pierce.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Cavaliers trail by 10. That's good from Price. The assist by LeBron.
Assist from
6 points for Mark Price.
Boy, I like how aggressive and relentless Price is in transition. Looking to run all over you if he gets the opportunity.
Here's Kuzi. He's defended by Price. The kick out to Pierce. From outside, off the mark.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Price passes to Irving. Back to Price. Outside, Russell takes a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
This is why Russell is a big part of this offense, because he's very good off the catch.
Pass to Kuzi. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Foul. At the line, Bob Cousy at the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Carr, he's checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kicks it out to James. Now, here is Ilgauskas. Defense is right there. Pass to Irving. The three-pointer, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And it's Havlicek missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Puts it up from 15. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bird, the pass to Kuzi. Back to Bird. And the pass to Pierce. Boston again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Kuzi following the basket by LeBron James. A wide open look for Bird. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 7. Bird's gone 3 for 7 tonight. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Havlicek.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking. And he said, when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Irving after the basket by Boston. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here's Price. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now, here is Havlicek, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Cowens passes to Pierce. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Price. And here's the fast break. Here's James. James converts inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Havlicek outside. Hands it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Irving can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The line for your Celtics. Paul Pierce at the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Pierce. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Pierce hits 2.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Carr with the ball. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Pierce. And it's Russell missing. And here's Boston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Cousy can't hit. Here's Carr. And he uses the glass on the lane.
World B. Free, a talented combo guard, known for his scoring, but I like seeing him find open teammates, too.
Now Bird. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Allez, tout. Et oui, les gars, super match. Hein. J'espère que ça vous a plu. N'hésitez pas à liker, vous abonner, activer toutes les notifications pour ne manquer les prochaines vidéos. Bref, salut. Allez, let's go.